Good morning, everyone. Hope all are doing well. Welcome you all in this English online class. So, dear students, today's topic is note making and summarizing. We are going to start this particular topic as it is prescribed by CBSE in your course this year, and this particular art of writing is very important while making the notes. So, first of all, let us discuss what you really mean by note making. So, note making actually is a kind of writing in which we have to make the notes in a very concise and precise manner. So, let's start the topic with the help of my notes. So, let's see the board. Are you able to see the board which is there? Okay. So now figure out the things which I have written for you. I hope you have understood the idea well, that I am telling you about this particular reading section topic, note making, and today we all know that this is 20th August, and you all are sitting at home. I'm hoping that all of you are having pen and paper with you. So, dear students, first of all, let's discuss why we need this note making art. So, this art is very important when we are taking the long elaborative notes. Yes, long and elaborative notes, sometimes we do not get time to write down and jot down every single thing and every single important idea in a small time. So we have a constraint of time and we have to write lot many things. So first of all, there is a big passage in front of you through which we are making note, and that is known as note making. Note making is generally used in schools, organizations, governments, by government officials, and they use this art to write down the big things, the elaborative papers or research papers in a small draft. For example, there is a comprehension passage, and in that comprehension passage it is given that you have to make, there are different ideas regarding education of child and education of girl child, and lot many ideas are there, and you have to make a note. So how to make it? First of all, very important thing, read the passage thoroughly. So you have to read it thoroughly, take a pencil, underline the important ideas, and make a gist in your mind. So you have to make a mind map in short about that given passage. Then just one reading is required first. When you read it thoroughly, you have to underline the main points and certain words you will find in the passage. For example, the word education. So we have to make this abbreviation of the word education here. We can also make the abbreviations from our side, and like government we have to we can make abbreviation like positive and negative, we can use symbols. So students, one important thing, how to make abbreviation. So when there are syllables, like we have in English lot of sounds, okay, there are consonant sounds and there are vowel sounds. Through consonant sounds, we can collect the consonant sounds and make the abbreviation, and we can actually omit all the vowel sounds there, and this is how we have to make abbreviation. Like in government, I am making g, v and GV sound. Okay, so G and V sound makes GOV, and I'm not writing GO. I mean, I'm not writing the vowel here. Okay, so I'm just writing GVN. Okay, so GVN will define my government, and that's how I make my abbreviations using the consonant sounds and omitting the other vowel sounds or unstressed syllables. Okay, now let us again talk about note making. When we make the note, always remember there are ample number of opportunity for you to be deviant from the topic, but you need to be very much focused while making the notes. You have to figure out that what all important points are there, and those points should be always in a chronological order. Mark my words, it should be in a logical sequence. So logically it should be divided, and logically it should be come out through your reading. It should not be in a haphazard manner. It should not be in a very clumsy manner, that one point is here and then the last point you just picking up and writing it on the top and finishing up somehow your summary. So no, note making is like you read the passage, then you have to make a mind map, follow the points in a chronological order, underline the big words that can come into the abbreviation form, those words which you can actually change them with the help of symbols. You have to use that particular thing also. Then very important part, you are actually noticing one word indent there. What do you mean by indent? Indent is figuring out the right spacing and how to write and give the proper space between the words and also the lines, using the margins and all. So this is an important format when we do the note making, and we have to take care about this, that first point, the main point will come in under the indent 1.1, then subheading will come in 1.11. So 1, 1.1, 1.11, 1.12. So one particular chronological order, sequencing you will follow, indenting you will do while making the notes. Then important part again, articles, prepositions and conjunctions. So no more articles and prepositions and conjunctions will be used in the long sentences. Instead of long sentences, what we are doing here, we are actually making it more concise and omitting all that and using the words that are very important only. Okay, so that is very important, that while using the points, while writing the points, we avoid writing the complete sentences. Write short sentences using colons and subcolons. Okay, so join the sentences using words like and, not only, but also, such that, moreover. Okay, so these are the words which can be used to join the two sentences, big sentences. Very important thing. In the note making, in the question itself, they will give you the word limit. Okay, so for example, the word limit of a given passage, in you have to make the notes in 80 words or 50 words sometimes, and it actually has 5 marks or 4 marks. I'll tell you the marking scheme according to the revised syllabus afterwards, so don't worry about that. But you need to keep it in mind and no need to exaggerate things and create things. Okay, it's not a creative writing, it's just about a formal précis writing sort of, in which we are collaborating all the important points in a very concise manner, and word limit should be followed judiciously, restrictedly. Very important thing again, that while you read, so reading is an art, dear students. It's not about casual reading. When I'm talking about reading, then reading means that you are not doing the casual reading. It's not about your sake of entertainment. It's about something which actually leads you to a proper conclusion. So you have to keep in your mind that while reading itself, for the first reading, you have to keep the pencil in your hand, underline the main ideas, and for example, let's discuss the passage. Okay, I have my one passage in my hand, and I'll tell you that this particular passage is maybe probably on education, on some social awareness passage, or maybe probably on certain historical topic I can choose on. So this passage is on Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay, now this particular Leaning Tower of Pisa is the heading, in which I am giving the heading of my passage in a bold letter. So in a capital way, in a capitalized icons, you will just mention your title here. Then after reading the first para, my first heading will go like this, that it is constructed in the year. So when it is constructed, so construction of, suppose I have to write construction of Leaning Tower of Pisa. So here is the word. Now I have to think that construction can come as CONST. I am making the abbreviation of the word, and then the second part will come as a date. Some important facts and figures are given here, so I am writing that particular, including all those important facts, data in my point number 2, that is my subheading. So 1, 1.1, 1.2, and under this only, if I have something related to my construction only, like 500 workers were there constructing this, so I will write not in the other point, but it will go in sub heading. Getting my point? Okay, so then the point number 2, point number 3, likewise I will finish up my paragraphs. Very important thing again here. Okay, so you have 4 paragraphs in one passage, for example. Now you are making 4 important parts, like I have to make 4 categorical divisions, like A, B, C, D. Now A, sub A, small points, small A, okay, so likewise I have to divide it. Then after finishing and doing all my note making, I have used my symbols, I have used my abbreviations, I have not used long sentences, I have omitted all conjunctions, prepositions and articles, I have logically divided it and also considered all my parts well. Then I have to take care of one box. Very nicely said here that one abbreviation box will go with your note making. Okay, whether you can do it in the last, in the right hand side or in the left hand side, means your whole page should look finally divided into different parts, subheading, heading and also abbreviations. And I told you earlier that how to make abbreviations. Dear students, kindly please follow my notes to just refer the things well and understand the things well, because see, it's a writing practice. Okay, and we can't do it orally. So while I'm taking the class, you all have to keep it in your mind that you have to just open one of the reading passages from your book and just start making the title first, making the headings and subheadings. Then more you read, more you get. Okay, it's about reading maketh a nice man perfect man, as Bacon quoted once in his essays. Okay, come to the point again. Here we have the abbreviation box. Now in this abbreviation box, like I have told that only consonant sounds. How many abbreviations you have to put? For example, your question is of 5 marks and the students are writing 10 abbreviations. Not needed here, cut short. Okay, you have to save your time, because the first and the foremost thing is our time. And when we are making the notes making in the beginning, like it's question number 1 only, and you are devoting for 5 marks, you're devoting say 10 minutes, so you're just wasting your time. Okay, so you have to be very pinpointedly knowing that only 5 abbreviations are needed here. So only 5 words which I have used in the passage in abbreviation, you are actually making it here in the abbreviation box. So this is how the whole process goes of note making. In my next video, I'll catch you up for summary. Okay, summary writing, summarizing, or you can say it as what do you understand by summary writing or précis writing. It's given in your book also. So open your book. Which book I'm talking about? You have 2 books, Hornbill and Snapshot. I'm talking about Snapshot. No, I'm talking about Hornbill. So page number 91 is about note making. So 91, 92, 93, till 93 we have note making, and after that we are having summarizing. They have given a short gist about how to make it. Please go through the notes. I am very sure that the students of 11th class, my class, are well and good to understand these concepts by their own. But yes, don't forget that I am there for you to solve all the doubts. Please ask your queries, write more and more, and ask in the doubt session if you have any doubt related to the subject note making. Have a great day. Good day. Take care.